Welcome to the Xperimental tube, the place where we make and break stuff. Today we'll replace the standard wide-angle lens of a FireFly 6X action cam with a 72-degree lens. Let's start with removing the battery and the SD card. Once these are removed, you can carefully pry open the front end of it. When you've removed the front end, you can see 4 screws, one at each corner. Remove all of these. Now you can carefully get out the PCB. Be careful, don't use any force, it's not necessary. Now you will find the PCB with 6 screws holding down the PCB itself and the lens holder. You need to remove all of these. Be careful, the two with the lens holder are a bit different than the other 4. Keep them apart. Now you see the CMOS chip. Be very careful to not touch this thing, it will definitely damage it. Now carefully pry out the lens, this might take some tinkering and muffing around. Here's the new 72-degree lens. Let's get this sucker inside. Now get the 2 screws you kept apart and screw them down tight. Check if everything is okay. Once this is done, take the other 4 screws and screw it down tightly. Now put everything back in its housing and make sure you've got a really nice, good fit. Don't use any force, it's not necessary. When you're happy with it, put the other 4 screws in it and make sure it's all nice and tight. can now put the cover back on it so it's nice and tidy again. Put the battery in, put the SD card in, and check if everything is working again. It's alive! Okay, now we need to connect the camera to your smartphone, or do this with HDMI. It's also a possibility. I do it with a smartphone because it's easier. We're gonna set up the lens so it's nice and clear. Now just keep on checking the image on your smartphone and keep turning until the image gets clearer and clearer. It can take a couple of turns before it gets really nice and sharp, but eventually you will get there. Once it's nice and sharp, make sure that you lock it with some hot glue so it will not turn to a different setting again. Make sure that you remove all excess of glue before you start filming or anything else. It makes it look nicer. Example photo, you can see nice straight horizon. That's really great. Here's some example video. There is still some yellow inside, but that's not because of the camera. It's my Y6 hexa that makes some vibrations. But you can see everything is nice and straight and no more bended horizons or whatever. I really like the end result. Works good. Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks, see you next time. Bye.